Hello and welcome to a brand new series on the channel called Does It Still Hold Up? I'll probably have a better title than that in the video for the description by the time you're watching this. But it's an idea that's been floating around in my head for a while, going back to some of my favorite games of all time and just seeing if they still hold up or not. I've seen if maybe the me of the year they first came out is just nuts and remembers them way better than they are. So we're going to start with
at the beginning.
Bastion.
Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky.
It's one of my favorite games of all time.
He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble.
Let's see
Ground
if it still
forms
holds up.
Under his feet as it point the way. He don't stop to wonder why.
Another.
Finds his
Oh, there it
lifelong
is.
friend
There it is.
Just lying on the road.
The KO hammer.
It's a touching reunion.
Another excuse for this is that I basically just get to do Let's Plays of me playing my favorite games of all time, which is pretty great. Oh, it's immediate, man. Just immediately feel
No, ma'am. It's a
gas fellow.
Forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Fella got a piece of him, though.
Just immediately feel the flow of combat again. It just feels so good.
Kid just rages for a while. An old repeater falls out of the sky.
Repeater.
A gift from the gods, but it'll have to do. Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting.
Tonics.
Sometimes you just need a
Yep.
drink.
All right. Do it.
A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines.
So, automatically, the question of does it still hold up? Yeah, I think it probably does. I mean, we're going to play through the whole thing and find out, but I think, yeah, it probably does. The saloon. Oh, the music.
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him for his drinking leg.
There he is. Rondi.
Rondi always wanted his ashes scattered here. Then Kid finds his trusty shield.
Bullhead shield.
But just as he's getting a handle on it, the security takes him for a petty thief.
Yep.
Clang. Shield
Got
saves
it.
his hide.
Got it. Oh, I should have blocked.
Windbags start turning up the last call.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You can hit them while they're spawning. I didn't block that one either. Block those. We'll get back to the swing of it. Heck yeah.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
It's a big gas fellow. Got it.
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
It's a bit of a drop. A
He
bit
gets
of
a
a
good look
drop.
at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broken.
Yeah. Breaker's bow.
Kid
Do,
spies a good
do,
perch for
do,
some
do,
target
do,
practice.
do, do.
He knows he should draw the string all the way back.
Song's so good.
The kid pockets a memento from
three.
the breaker. Once the fastest man in the land.
Game immediately so good.
Right back at you.
Gotcha.
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
Yeah. Man, this game's so good. Do 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 do.
Picks up a few pointers from a dusty
World
old tome.
with.
He's a mighty fast.
Oh, I went off. That was a mistake. Oh, they're so fast. Ah, I took that one to the shoulder.
Kid could loose an arrow, strong and true.
Ah,
He finds the distillery right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new
health,
man.
crit chance with full health, or absorb stray fragment. Go for the extra health. Passive bonus. Damage. And here in the arsenal.
Where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
Right now we just have the 3. I am going to switch back to the Fang Repeater. And now we do have Bolt Burst. Okay. But we don't have the Black Tonic for it. Yeah. All right, let's go. Dun, 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 dun. They're so fast. We got him. We got him.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
Got him. Easy peasy. Oh boy. Forgot about you.
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
Bastion's real close now. Music in this game is so good. Oh, I didn't need to take that hit. Heal up. Get this gas fellow.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air.
Oh.
Scumbags.
Scumbags!
Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did.
This game is so good! Yeah, we gotta take out the big gas fellow quick. He can break the ground.
Kid puts him out of his misery.
Take out the spawners. Oh, we're taking so much damage. Heal up. There we go. Level 2.
Rob's a scumbag
Got him.
of his last meal.
Oh, this game's so good. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear at this point. Does it hold up is not even really a question. But we're gonna finish the game anyway, because I need an made to play one of my favorite games.
Finds the core
I
to the
mean,
wharf district.
for this new series.
He steals the city's heart. Might as well.
Time to go.
Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. See, that core kid took was the only thing making this particular round stay afloat.
Time to go.
Kid just keeps running. Somersaulting like crazy.
It just keeps running. Somersaulting like crazy.
Skyways in sight. Whisks him where it needs to go.
There we go. To the Bastion. And this game. And this game's so loading times on the Switch. I'm playing it on the Switch, by the way. Loading times on the Switch.
Now the kid sees something
not
stranger
super short.
still. His mind races.
I'm playing it on the Switch because I've beaten it on PC, on PS4, and PS3.
Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me.
Rux!
We talk for a spell.
Talk to me
There's
about
a
the
bit
city
of
crest.
Bastion's power in that crest, enough to point the way to the cores.
Talk to me about the cores.
Set that core is on the monument there, then watch.
I love that Rux is a character in the game and the narrator. That all the dialogue comes from him for the most part.
Just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again, growing stronger.
Yeah.
Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. Kid ponders what to build.
Arsenal? I think we're going to get the Arsenal.
The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
I'm going to go with Bolt Burst.
A repeater goes with a hammer better than a box of nails.
All right, Rux, I'm about to head out to the next area.
Always much to say.
Ain't always much to say.
Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him. The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
Bastion. We have the Workman Ward and the Breaker Barracks. Oh yeah, you can take the weapons to the like training grounds. We'll do a big episode of those, I think. Let's go to the Workman Ward. Honestly, I'm not even gonna try and pretend. This series is mostly as much as I want to, because I just love playing my favorite games.
Now he
They're
lands
really
at
good
the
games.
intersection between bad and wrong.
Though I honestly
Core
am
down
curious.
one of
It's
these
been
twisted streets. But which one? He
It's
heads for
been-
the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time.
probably
Scumbag's still feeding off the city's
4,
own
maybe
trash.
5 years since the last time I beat this game.
And there he is, the oldest scumbag of them all.
This scumbag
Gershel.
of them all. And like since then, a bunch more Supergiant games have come out, so it's possible.
Much for Gershel's sunny disposition.
It's possible that the game isn't as good as I remember, and it's just that Supergiant made it. That is why it sticks so much in my
Always
memory.
said old Gershel wouldn't go without a fight.
He put up a good one too. Got me in half health. But I think it's far more likely that the game is just really good.
No core.
Find
No
out.
surprise. Like the gas fellas are hiding it from him.
Oh boy. War machete.
Digest just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw.
The machete is really good. I think I like the hammer more. The machete's really solid. Mostly because I think the hammer does a little bit more damage, has a better arc. But machete's not bad.
They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed. No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble.
We got the squirt and the machete. Well,
Them squirts just don't know when to quit.
got him.
He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. Somehow that old forge is still standing.
Oh! Yeah, I forgot about that attack. Got it. Yeah, the early game is mostly just like picking up new materials, stuff like that. Make it attack steal damage over time seems better to me. Higher crit chance.
The little Zolwood oil and that blade shines like a light.
Because not everything instantly kills, so you can do some damage over time as well.
Core ain't here neither, so we gotta guess again. Odd place to find the likes of Percy the Snitch. Never much cared for that big wide grin of his.
Yeah, I never used the damage over time build. I always went heavy crit, but I want to try it this time. Because I feel like it probably works fairly well.
Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tended to his flock. You know why gas fellas all dress alike? Kids wondering the same thing.
The kids wondering the same thing. It's like even if you can just clip them, and especially since you can throw the sword, I feel like it adds up pretty quick. Oh, we missed this one. Damage-wise. Although the crit build is really good. You can build up a lot of damage with it.
And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman is keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd.
Oh, we keep rolling in at the wrong time to attack. Yep. Ow. Got it.
Now there's a new marshal in town.
Got it.
He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out is right where it started.
Yep. There's the Skyway, and we've explored all 4 paths, so let's go. It's so good. Love this game. This is very easily one of my favorite games. I feel like it's
He comes back,
better.
just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it.
About this hood from the gas
The
fellas.
windbags used to be all right. Then the calamity took the floor out from under him. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
Fair. Yeah, because now we have the machete as well.
The
don't think we
repeater
have
and
the-
machete, favorite choices of the Ura hunters we once fought.
Let's do the distillery this time.
Makes time to sample spirits from my personal supply.
The carry on if defeated is really good. 100% extra crit chance when below 33% health is really solid. Extra speed when defending. Let's go for the chance to carry on if
Hearty
defeated.
punch is so zesty, it'll let you carry on through the worst of times.
All right, let's do one more, and then we're gonna call this
Picked
video.
up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
Melting pot or the sundown path.
The sundown path, lovely place for a stroll, before the calamity, that is. The melting pot, place hoarded all sorts of fineries from beyond the boundless sea.
Go melting pot. Yeah, we'll do one more and then we'll call it for today. For this first episode of whatever it is I'm going to call it.
In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt.
Ah.
Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds.
Yep, those stab weed. Damage over time does not affect stab weeds. Oh, that's a drop.
If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down. Core's
Oh, there
stuck
it is.
inside one of those fancy cages.
Mean to grab that right
Some
away.
of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous. He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong? Quite a bit, as it turns out.
Quite a bit.
The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in.
Squirt mines are working.
Not every squirt's bad. Some spring to the kid's defense.
Ha ha ha. Our squirt buddy came to help us.
It's gonna take a little while.
And there's a gas fellow that is just like off in the middle of nowhere out there. I don't know what he's doing. Our squirt buddies are really helpful though. We got damage over time if we can just keep stacking it up.
Scumbags don't take kindly
Yup. Stuck in the mud.
Even some gas fellas take his corner.
Hey,
Burning pop like mean old wolf.
gas fellows on our side because we became the new headman or whatever
At
it's
this
called.
rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30. Hard to tell.
At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30. Hard to tell. That's such a good line. Because as you as the player are like, man, I don't know how much longer we can last.
Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up.
Shipment of free sample.
It ain't all bad, as the kid finds some spices from the motherland, tax-free. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy.
Cage. Awful heavy. Music so good.
It's a troublesome scene to be sure. A few moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7, give or take a few seconds.
Give or take a few seconds.
Finally, the core's within reach. And done.
Got it.
He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
Let's go. We took those enemies with us. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Nobody even notice. They definitely won't come to the Bastion with us. I don't think I'll allow them to. I don't think the game will let
I
them
still
come.
remember the look on his face after that one. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
Hey, little guy.
Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Celandia. It was good living here for a while.
For a while. We have our forge.
A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here.
Faster reload. Probably the better. Well, 8 more shots is a lot, actually.
Turns out those old bones still have some spark in them.
I think we actually get enough over the course of the game to be able to get all the upgrades for every weapon. Yeah, we're going to call it here, but we're going to come back and we're going to finish this game. It's not a very long game either, so it's a really good one for this. But until next time, I've been Trey. This has been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum Bastion has to offer.